So you've stumbled here, two friends sitting in nice chairs in front of microphones with an album in front of us. What this is Wave React, a reaction series where two best friends listen to full albums. One has never heard the record before and one loves the record.
Yep, in this case, I've heard this record, I love it, and I'm going to show it to Zach here. He has no idea what's coming.
Legit no idea what I'm about to listen to, no clue on genre, anything like that. So without further ado, here we go.
Yep.
Can you hear me out? It's a lifetime.
Really dope.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Ooh.
I wanna feel you
I think I enjoy this because I love the 4 on the floor club beat and song. But this artist uses a lot of sounds that I wouldn't anticipate, I guess.
And it's all like glitch synths back here.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, and I love the painting percussion that's been there ever since the beginning. It sounds like hi-hats or something. I think I like this song so much because it focuses on minimalism,
Yeah.
but everything has its place. Each build-up has more layers too. I think that synth is my favorite part.
standing next to me.
Super cool, man.
Yep, so I found this artist from a recommendation by Spotify, actually.
Okay.
And I chose it solely on the album cover. So
Oh,
I'll
cool.
I'll show you that later. But
Awesome.
that's how I choose a lot of my stuff that it recommends. I'm like, this looks cool.
Me too.
And then I'm like, I heard this song. I was like, wow, I'm locked in. And I listened to the whole album.
So yeah, no, that was really, really cool.
Awesome. Yeah, that was called Next to Me, if you didn't get it. This next one's called Make It Happen.
Uses a lot of hi-hat percussive loops.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on that.
That
Yeah.
love these chords too.
Gives us some good energy, I think.
I get like so far 4 influences. I know they're not the artist, but who this person pulls from.
You heard any Trent Reznor? You hear some of that later, I think, in the production.
No, I would have never guessed that. Ooh.
I love a good, like, children's choir.
Yeah.
song.
Me too. And the fact that he extended it from the samples at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
very unconventional on his sounds. The vocals almost remind me of this artist Fractures from Australia, and a little bit of Bonnie Bear for Justin Burnett. Even some Francis in there.
I'll tell you you're on the right track with Australia.
Yep. Oh man, I really like this one.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite off the album. Never picked up on that, like, almost UFO sound in the background.
Really balanced mix too. Like being an electronic artist, nothing is too big or
Yeah.
even with the vocals, they fit in really nice to the mix.
Yeah, I like them because I used to really love EDM, but I got out of it because it was so repetitive and so much overdone on the same sounds. I feel like this really mixes up from that.
I'm very much the same. I think, you know, my journey into electronic music is far and wide, but yeah, the EDM, like slash house, this kind of beat, I love it.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm working.
Slow pass filter here.
Yeah. Yeah, really cool. He blends like pop, electronic, and then a bunch of unconventional sounds.
Yeah.
Cool. I really dug that.
So what do you think of his vocals?
I love singers who sing in higher register, and it feels like that he's right, kind of teetering on falsetto a little bit. Not quite there, but yeah, no, I really dig them. I think it fits the music well. It's not too much. It's not covered in reverb or anything. That's what I really dig 2 songs into the whoever this is that it's electronic music, but it's not overdone, which says something nowadays. Everything is just nice and balanced.
Agreed. This one's called See You Again.
I have commented on this every song so far, but I love the drum loops. It's cool. Panning. I really dig that.
Mm-hmm.
Different.
Vocal sample in the background.
Panning all over the place.
Yeah.
But those bass notes are really prominent and sort of like dissonant. They almost sound out of place, but it works.
Right.
Cool. I really liked it for an electronic record. It's not overproduced either.
It's very minimalist in some ways, like you said in the first track.
Which I like. You don't have to hide behind a bunch of bells and whistles.
Right.
Sick. I love when you can just feel it coming.
So what's cool about this process is since he has no idea who it is, no genre, I feel like it really just makes you listen for what it is. There's no preconceived notions of what it can be.
Yeah.
Which is how I felt when I went into this album because I had no clue who they were, what they were, or anything. So
Oh, you said they, so it's more than one person.
Uh-oh.
What you said is a great point. Whenever we decided to start doing this, that was one of the things I was really excited about, because for me, as a music listener, the first song I hear by an artist or off of a new release, subconsciously, that's just like the one I go towards usually. So going into it blind is really cool. I would say of what we've heard, the last song felt the most ambitious in terms of sound. But one thing I really like about this artist is that while the production is minimalist in the choruses especially, he weaves in just really, really little things, little voice, does tons of panning and stuff that's almost like in the background. It takes just as much work as making a huge layered track, but it's so barely there that you barely catch it. I don't even know if you could hear it without headphones on, but yeah, really, really cool so far.
So it's 3 guys, I'll tell you that.
Is it Apparat?
Nope.
Moderat?
No. Next track is I Don't Want to Leave.
Sidechain? Ooh. Yeah, this is my favorite so far.
It's one of my top up here.
Mm.
This just feels right. Oh, let the lights go down. I don't wanna sleep right now.
This is sick.
Nowhere to go.
This has got that aggressive vibe, what he's talking about, the lyrics, like a relationship being over.
Yeah.
It feels like a... Mm. Seriously.
Love these.
Sick.
Yeah. It just gets better. This next one I really enjoy. It's called Alive.
It takes me down and leaves me there.
A panning synth.
That almost reminds me of Trent Reznor.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about.
It creeps inside.
I really like that because we've mostly heard chords
Yeah.
to start. This is a nice melody.
There's a pain in my chest that I can't describe.
Ooh.
I close my eyes. It's out when I hear my name.
Vocal harmonies right there to kill it.
I feel the shame.
So this one actually won a Grammy.
Really? Wow. So they're like to that level in the US? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm still completely stumped. No clue. So 3-piece, Australia, Grammy. Alt J?
Hmm?
Is it Alt J? That was a terrible guess. At first I was gonna say that San group or guy you like or whatever.
Oh yeah, no. They're a bit similar, especially the vocals.
Is this the one you've been hanging on to since? Wow.
Yeah.
Good on you. This is really dope. Ooh.
That one didn't hit me on the first few listens. It was one that it became a favorite after several album listens.
Yeah, I just, like I keep saying, I really respect this group for keeping it minimal and like, you know, in that song, there's maybe 3 or 4 instruments besides the vocals that you're focusing on, but it gives you that room to hear everything and not be like overwhelmed by it. And the vocals just fit so well with everything, and I love all the vocal harmonies, and they seem to be kind of panned so it's not crowding up the space. Really well mixed record so far.
Yeah, the mixing's incredible.
Yeah, and the sound and their sound selection too. Like I said, a lot of the drums sound like they're programmed on like a, why I say that is like most drum machines, it'd be like 16 steps and you'd program in your hi-hats, and a lot of things just kind of hit like that where it's like a loop type of thing, and I really dig that.
This next one is called On My Knees, and it was actually the single.
But that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Looks like the tables have turned. Like there's a change in the weather.
Still clueless.
Feels like my time is returning to nothing.
It's Risers.
You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on.
Ooh. Love that tone.
Looks like I'm on my knees again. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Looks like.
Definitely feels like a radio song.
It's the most accessible one.
I dig it though.
Yeah. Club friendly too.
Totally. I legit don't think I've heard of the artist.
Alright, let's pause.
Don't give me any hints.
No,
I don't
no,
want
no, no.
anything.
So these are After the Midnight Colors, our other channel. We need to flip it over to Wave React. Now it's Wave React.
Yeah, so just for some backstory, we actually have another channel on YouTube where we started this series and then grew it to another channel. So if you want to check that out, check out our description. We'll have some links down there. We focus on one band on that channel, one genre, where this is a lot more, you know, open and about discovering just new music. So
Yep, they're heavy on synths because they're in synthwave, and that's why I kind of chose this, as I knew you would dig the synths on this album.
yeah, and I'm a huge, I mean, I'd say both of us, like, we've both been into electronic music in many different iterations for a long time. So yeah, this was a great first choice. I really like their use of sounds. Just the way they build their songs it's familiar to them, but it's also unique, and for me as a songwriter, it hits a lot of the things that I love, just like a busy drum beat, chords, all the vocal manipulation that they do with samples and stuff. It's really cool and refreshing and unique for a genre that I've heard so much stuff.
Right.
So yeah, I'm really digging it so far.
Awesome. Yeah, that's exactly why I like them. I feel like they're innovating in this space.
Yeah.
Desperately needed it.
Even their, like I said, like their sound selection, like in that last song, it almost sounded like an elephant drum
Dude, I was thinking the
pitched
same
up with
thing.
some reverb and some delay, but it worked. I was like, every time it came in, I was like, yes, give me that one more time, you know?
This one's called Wildfire.
Tired of running.
Sounds like a Rhodes piano, one of my favorites.
Settling in.
I like that pad in the back too.
Oh, and I can't control you. No, and
It's Chris Martin Coldplay vibes a little bit.
Yeah.
stones. The smoke in the ceiling. I'm dying for air. I'm trying to keep it together.
Cool.
I don't know, that makes me think of Trent Reznor too.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of my favorites as well. Yeah.
See, that was very unexpected, but works.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Very Trent Reznor on that one part, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's in my top 3 on this for sure.
But yeah, just I'm harping on the same things, but like that was so simple, you know, and I think it takes a certain amount of confidence as an artist to do that.
Oh, totally. And talent. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to know what to have and what to not have.
Even in the mix, I mean, like, you know, that's pretty straightforward and not a lot, and evoked a lot of emotion, you know, at the same time. That grand piano was gorgeous. That was really cool.
Yeah, I feel like his vocals on all these tracks are just layered with emotion. Just
Yeah, there's some pain in his voice,
Yeah.
for sure.
This next one's called Surrender, and it's featuring Curtis Harding.
It's cool how they brought in the kids. With, ooh,
Let the rain come down. Open up the skies. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down.
let it come down.
Let the rain come down. Shower, shower me love. Let the rain come down.
Get wet. One thing I dig about this release is that they keep you guessing because I was gonna comment earlier in the song that I don't know how much I like this one, but now I really like it.
I mean, the lyrics are definitely repetitive, but the way they're
Wasn't
doing it
even the
keeps it
lead.
interesting.
I don't even know if it was the lyrics so much. I don't know what was not catching me, but now totally into it. Cool.
I feel like that one's definitely made for like live shows, especially with like the repetitive lyrics, like we said. Like I think that's something the crowd just will
Be a
chant
good
and
intro or
get
something like
into.
that.
Yeah, totally.
So what do we got? One left?
2. So this one's Devotion.
That's cool. That is so weird, whatever's going on right there.
Stay in the moment. Surrender your heart and lead me away. Lead me away.
That's like turning a delay knob.
Yeah, I know how it is. It reminds me of like scrolling the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get-
That's good. Yeah. All their vocal swells and stuff too.
I mean, they're good at breaking it down and building it back up.
Mm-hmm. Their dynamics of their songs are really good.
Over the mountains, wherever you go, I'll follow you there.
I will say before we get to the last song, like the biggest thing I've heard on this album outside of what I've talked about, the mix, everything else is like, for being a group that you said won a Grammy and obviously is popular, they are not afraid to try new things.
Okay.
Like that's what I hear all over this record. It's just literally things I've never heard done in this genre or even in music. Like some of the weird delay automations and sound selection. Like actually in that last song, there was a couple times where I heard, little touches of other stuff we listen to, but like they barely touch on it and then they go their own route. Like they're very intentional about being different and
Totally.
being out of the box in today's scene, and that's awesome.
Yep. And here's the last track called Always.
Until
Chords
I
and
will be there beside you when it rains, beside you when it storms.
can you tell how that's like a drum loop?
Yeah,
You
totally.
safe, so don't you ever
Intentional, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
trust that I will stay. I'll always be there.
And this part right here, it just reminded me of the Orbital song and Hackers.
Yep. I feel you. Totally.
Yeah. That's crazy. Never heard that before.
Step outside.
That is totally that part.
Don't you ever lose your faith.
Ooh.
Again, that's one of my top tracks. But I always love closing tracks, as you know.
Transition into that.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah, this one's it. Beautiful.
Burning through the skies. I gotta let you know.
Space Gun Megan.
I'll never let you go. Stay, trust that I will stay.
This thing right here. That's my favorite song on the record.
Really nice. It's a great closer.
Definitely.
It's contemplative at times.
That was
I love
sick.
the lyrics. That was Surrender by RÜFÜS DU SOL.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen their name. It's actually
Um,
stylized, interesting. There's like some dots above the U and
Yep.
they're all capital.
Yep. I have. I would have never. I had no clue that they were an electronic act or nothing about their history. Yeah, went into that totally blind. And thank you for showing me that.
Yeah.
That
It was hard not to show you months ago.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been listening. It's maybe 8 months now. I've been rocking this album.
We've been making lists of what we want to show each other because our musical styles are vastly different.
There's a lot of crossover.
Yeah, for sure. Like that was a great common ground record right there, and very, very innovative, man. And I mean, I can't name another artist that sounds like that. They pull in, little bits of inspiration from other artists and stuff, but the way they craft their songs and everything, like, yeah, that was really, really enjoyable. And for being 11 songs, like it flew by, flowed really well. That was awesome. So
Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it.
yeah, thank you for showing me that. So on the next episode, I will be showing Ryan a record that he's never heard before from front to back. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you dig this kind of content, and we will catch you in the next video.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Later.